No one ever sees me, I'm losing every battle. No one ever sees me, I'm losing every battle. No one ever sees me, I'm losing every battle. Can somebody save me, I'm losing every battle.
Good morning. Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning and welcome to the Brand Momentum Morning Show. I'm your host, Faith James, and this is your daily dose of vitamin I. And I am so excited to start this book series for the month of May. We're reading from What You Think of Me Is None of My Business by Terry Cole-Whittaker. And we are in chapter 2, which is Abundance is Your Right. So go ahead and share, tag, invite your friends, colleagues, and anybody who you think could benefit from a little dose of inspiration, and get them excited for their life, get them jazzed up to really get into momentum, to move into a place of possibility and potential, and clear any sort of doubt or anything that might be holding you back. It's spring cleaning time, y'all. So let's get to the spring cleaning of our mind. Let's say good morning to the Momentum crew. Good morning, Amber, beautiful. How are you? We're so glad to have you back. Good morning, Diana. How are you? Oh, you're in Minnesota. I love it. Love it. Good morning, gorgeous darling. Yes, it's Cinco de Mayo. Sending everybody such joy and festivities. Good morning, Sharon. Beautiful. How are you? Good morning, Stelita. Thank you for being here as always. Let us read, because this is going to be a short morning as I have a meeting I need to be at for 10:30. So we were last reading about abundance is your right. And do you believe that? Where are you when it comes to this idea that you believe it is your right to be in total abundance? Let me see in the chats. Where are you with your belief on that as we read? So she continues with, I recall a woman who was 65 when her husband died. After his death, she was lonely, missed male companionship, and wanted to remarry. The first thing she told me was, there aren't any good men. Her very words sentenced her to a life without a new mate. And this is so key that you understand the power of your words, right? Yesterday, we talked about the fact that in the Bible, where it talks about God said, and 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 then it happened. So when you make declarative statements, especially in the negative, you are cursing your very life. You are prophesying against yourself. There aren't any good men. Her very words sentenced her to a life without a new mate. The words you speak become your personal laws because of the creative power of the subconscious. Wow. Start listening to what you say, and you will become conscious of what you are affirming and of the cause behind the results in your life. So if you spend more time complaining and blaming, that's what you're going to attract. If you spend more time giving gratitude and praising, that's what you're going to attract. You're going to attract more things for which to be grateful. I love that. Diana says she's busy sprinkling her mind. Yes, Jacqueline, it is absolutely your birthright. Your father is the king. He owns it all. Therefore, everything is yours. And I love Diana's transparency on the 90% of the belief. And so, Diana, what's in the gap for you? What's in between your 90 and 100? What's the story that you tell yourself why you're not in 100% alignment with this truth? So get reflective on that. Think about that, because the stories that we tell ourselves are the ones that are programmed in our subconscious mind that just keep playing over and over and over and over. And this record is not broken. It's just in a continuous loop and it continues to play. Good morning, Facebook user. Good morning, Marion. How are you, gorgeous? So the creative power of the subconscious is real. A good man is hard to find, said the widow. For her, that statement was absolutely true. If you say you can, or if you say you can't, you're right. Because whatever you say, whatever you declare, whatever you decree, whatever you prophesy over your life, I don't have enough money, I can't afford this, I'm never going to lose weight. It's all true. Know that you have that power. The widow's personal law was that there weren't any available, acceptable men. Through counseling, we set about changing that law. She realized that if only one good man was out there, she could have him. She remarried 5 years ago, and I received a letter from her detailing her happiness with her new husband, a good man. There are those, of course, who will say, but that's just one chance in a million. That's the exception, an unusual case, right? Because again, we love to defend our limitations. We love to fight to be right about the negative things that we say about ourselves. Besides, if everyone did that, it couldn't work because there are more women than men on the planet. Your rational mind takes over. And once again, a good idea is killed. Don't you believe it? Not everyone wants what you want. And when you realized who we are spiritually, there will be that which is perfect for each of us. God created the universe. It's all out there, and we are its caretakers. And if we keep using the same principles that created the universe, we shall continue to enjoy abundance of both love and prosperity. Let me mark this. God created the universe. And if we continue to use the same principles, right, that created the universe, we shall continue to enjoy abundance. So how did God create the universe? He said it. He said, let there be light. So if you use the same principle, what's the principle she's talking about? Of saying it, of declaring it, of decreeing it with energy and emotion and belief behind it. So you can't say, oh, I want abundance. I want to have, a healthy, wealthy, beautiful life. But then in the next breath, you go around cursing yourself. You can't serve two masters. So you get to choose and you get to decide, which master are you going to serve? Are you going to serve the master that created the universe with ease and joy, energy, excitement, calling it good? Or are you going to serve the master that says, nothing is possible, nothing works out for me, my life is in wreck and ruins? It's a choice. It is absolutely a choice. When I say to you, don't believe your lying eyes, I want you to think about the fact that you see with your mind, you don't see with your eyes. And I just got off of our $1 Million Morning Mastermind, and that was part of the discussion, which is so key that you understand that You don't see with your eyes, you see with your mind, because your mind gets activated. It's bringing your perception, and that's how you see it. Again, evidence the glass being half empty or half full. The glass is 8 ounces of water. It's a 16-ounce glass, and currently there are 8 ounces of water in it. But you see a glass on the table that is half full. Somebody else sees a glass on the table that's half empty. It is still the same glass. The glass and the water are neutral. It's 8 ounces. What you bring to it is your perception, the record that's playing in your subconscious mind that says lack, scarcity, nothing's ever working out. And therefore you see through your eyes, you don't see with your eyes. So important. Let me know if that's landing for you, if you're seeing the distinction. You see through your eyes, you don't see with your eyes, you see with your mind. So if your mind is programmed to say, we're going to hell in a handbasket, everything is bad, the whole world is coming to an end, COVID's going to clean out the entire planet, then you will see, right? You will see with that mind through your eyes, everything will look dark and gloomy. You don't see with your eyes, you see through your eyes. You see with your mind. How is your mind set up? Is your mind a place where just negativity and nothing good ever happens, lives happily? That's all your mind is really there to do? That's all you're going to see. But if you train your mind to see possibility and potential, if you train your mind to see there is good in everyone, right? You find the thing that's good about what your situation is, right? That's that silver lining in the dark cloud. Or do you only see the dark cloud? It's through your mind. Yes, brilliant metaphor. I can't take credit for that. That's shout out to my mentor, David. And so, yes, you see through your eyes, you see with your mind. How is your mind set up? Are you able to get to a place of knowing, are you always in the negative? Everything's bad, nothing's working out? Or are you typically more often seeing things in the positive, seeing the potential? Oh, that's not that bad. Oh, sure, only 10 people came, but you know what? The 10 that came, they were spot on. We had a great time. They felt really seen, heard, and served. And the 10 people give you the most awesome review that catapults your name through the stratosphere with the right people that those 10 people are connected to. Or you set out an event for 100 people and only 10 showed up, and oh my gosh, these people, you can't trust these people. They say they're going to, and nothing ever good happens for me. And you just see the negative. Where's your mind? Momentum crew, let's get into this, because once this clicks for you, once you train your mind to see the good, and that's a great exercise. That's actually what I'm going to leave us with, because I got to run in about, 10 minutes. Be in awareness of your mind. How is your mind set up? Always looking for the negative, always looking for what's not right, always looking for what's not good, what's not working out? Or saying, hey, you know what? This was good. This isn't that bad. This actually worked great. This is why when we say we do our masterminds and we work with yes and people, we do not work with yeah but people. Marva says we can retrain our minds to see things in the positive like we train our muscles. Exactly. Your mind is a muscle. It gets to be trained with possibility, with potential, not negative, and nothing's ever working out. Yes, Jacqueline's mind is always trained towards positive. What good can come of this? Bonjour, chérie, comment ça va? Oh, look at my beautiful bestie all the way from Belgium. said, tous les jours. I haven't listened to your message yet. I had to jump on here. I love it. Yes, Masira says, put energy of your mind of what works, what's working, what's going good. Good morning, beautiful Nicole, who says, potential and perspective. I used to say I was a natural pessimist, practicing optimist. Yes, and we get to work to flip that. And we're not talking about being Pollyanna. We're not talking about being Pollyanna. I love it. Masira is teaching me more French. That's a beautiful thing. We're not talking about naive or ignorant. We're just talking about a choice. You choose a way of being. You went out for dinner and the waiter spilled vinaigrette on your dress. Are you mad and pissed off for a whole month talking about how your $400 dress is ruined? Or do you think, you know what? Maybe that's God saying, oh, that old schmata, give it to somebody else or donate it. Time for you to get level up, upgrade your wardrobe. Could you see it that way? Or do you go, oh my gosh, my brand new dress. And these people are just so like ill-equipped and not trained. And I'm never coming back to this restaurant again. Where do you lean? Listen here, honey. Yes, I received that. Thank you. And thank you. This is now part of like the new routine. I have been doing my 1 minute 30 plank. So do you see? Brenda would be so proud. She's not here, my yoga teacher. So I've been doing a plank for a minute 30 every single morning. I've been doing 100 crunches every single morning. I've been doing stretching and I've been doing wall sit. And that's such a great observation because it doesn't sound like a lot, right? I'm not in there breaking a sweat, but I put that in as the even though nevertheless, if I, like yesterday I did 3 laps around the lake, but if I can't get to that happens. So thank you for noticing. Thank you for witnessing me, and everybody, you get to do the same thing. It was just a choice. Listen, I'm not the person who loves to work out. I shared this before. When I'm packing for a trip and if we're like tight on space in terms of luggage or whatever, and I need room in my suitcase, the first thing to go is the sneakers. Don't judge me. I'm just telling you my truth. The first thing to go is the sneakers and the workout stuff. I always look at people and say, oh my gosh, I would so love to be that person. I have, friends and colleagues who say, oh my gosh, I can never go a day without working out. And I'm like, I'm working toward that. So thank you, beautiful. Exactly. And Jacqueline's like, I'll just make another one. Absolutely. Right. When you have the gifting of being a designer, you just make another one. Absolutely. I just go and say, good, I have a reason to buy a new one. Perfect. Yes, my love. And let me just tell you about Masira. So Masira is just a gift from heaven for me. And not only is she an amazing friend, but she also has the gifting of helping you get embodied in your divine power, feminine power. So Masira put me on this lingerie stretch. So Masira is also in leadership with me. And she put me on this lingerie stretch to say, you know what? Just even your bra and your intimates and your, your slips, whatever you wear, if you up level those, if you get those in a place where, number one, I asked her, I'm like, do you always coordinate? I know this is like, we're going a whole new topic. Like the bra matches the panty and that. And she said, and I was like, see, when you stay open and you ask questions, and I was like, really now? So we had a Zoom and she showed me all of her fabulous lingerie and what she does. And one of the things she says is when you get like a really great bra and then you have the coordinating underwear, you can buy 3 of the same, or you can buy others that match, but that when you wear the top that coordinates. So like, it's not just, a pink top and like a yellow bottom, that you're coordinated and that you feel pulled together and you're literally exuding in your feminine essence. Let me tell you, I have been a transformed woman ever since I started doing that. So again, encore chérie, my deep gratitude to you, my love. Exactly. A little bit of day adds up. Yeah. And, Jacqueline's always doing her different challenges, her 21-day challenges, her a little bit of this, a little bit of that challenge. So yeah, every bit adds up. Yeah, she's laughing because I actually sent her my pictures of me in my intimate so she can see, and this is proof to say I'm in alignment with my word. It's not like I told her I was going to do it and then I didn't do it. I sent her the receipts. Bonjour. Oh, William, all the way from the UK. Thank you, my love. I received that. Nicole says, show a kindness that maybe changes their day and alters their life. Your action be a game changer for someone. Absolutely. Because you get to model a different behavior, because they may be expecting you to be annoyed and upset and call the manager. And you just say, you know what? It's okay. It's just a dress. I'll just go buy another one. Like, how fab in your queendom would you be when you just say that? Yes, Jacqueline says, very sexy underneath, and the clothes make you feel exactly. And it evokes your power. It evokes your feminine power. Very much so, my love. I am only speaking the truth. I'm only speaking the truth. Thank you for the work that you do. And Masira's webinar is coming up on, I think it's at the waning of the new moon. So we get to share some information around that. That's going to be an amazing masterclass on how to embody your feminine energy and just be in your power. So yeah, so look out for that. And actually one day we'll have Masira on and she can share a little bit more about her brand and what she does. So think about your words. Think about the way of being. Here's the plan. Here's a roadmap. God created the universe. It is all out there, and we are its caretakers. And if we keep using the same principles that created the universe, we shall continue to enjoy abundance of both love and prosperity. But we needlessly avoid the positive use of these principles because of our mistaken beliefs. Abundance of all life is yours. Be open to it. Be open to it. So if you keep thinking the same way that you've been thinking, you keep doing the same thing that you've been doing, nothing's going to shift. So I'm going to read from so my $1 Million Morning Mastermind that I'm in, and I've just been like latched on to this one thought for the day that David gave us. And it says, intelligence is the process of organizing things in a new order to produce a new result. So you can't expect to keep thinking the way you've been thinking, negative, everything's a problem, everybody is a jerk, nothing's working out, oh my gosh, I can't stand this, right? If that's the way you've been thinking up to this point, then the intelligent thing for you to do is observe your results. Are things working out for you? You being negative Nancy? Do you have like the beautiful relationship? Do you have, a really healthy lifestyle? Is your bank account is showing, like all kinds of zeros? Is it working out for you? If it's not, the intelligent thing that you get to do is organize things in a new order to produce a new result. Don't keep being a negative and everything's a problem and think that somehow miraculously through the process of osmosis, you're going to get a new result with the same things ordered the way you've been ordering them for the last 5, 10, 15, 20 years. It's not going to work out. You get to activate your intelligence by organizing things in a new order. So what could be a new order for you? You get to first think about, well, what is my current state of being? I'm a worrier. I worry. I wring my hands and I look at the evidence of all around me with my lying eyes that tells me nothing's working out. If that's your way of being up until this point, then the intelligent thing to do is to reorder that. So what's the opposite of that? Just say, you know what? I'm just going to get into this place of possibility, potential. Everything works out for me. I don't care if you believe it at this point. Say it. Everything's always working out for me. The universe conspires for my good. I'm happy, I'm free, I'm totally financially free, I'm joyous. I do this every morning, again, as part of the morning routine. So when I am done with the planking and the stretching and the crunches and the wall sit, oh my God, guys, if you haven't done wall sitting, it's like it's a new place to be. Like your thighs are firing, like you can feel your muscles. But I'm telling you, it does wonders. So you can say, you know what? This sounds like poppycock to me. Like, I don't know what it doesn't matter. You don't hurt my feelings. Do it anyway. And just say, well, because what do you have to lose? What do you have to lose? So you try it. And when I do it, I put my arms up, out, bringing in energy, calling out to God, bringing in energy with activation, right? I am happy, I am free, I am joy, I am wealthy, I'm healed, I am whole, I'm fit, I am strong, I'm successful, I'm luxurious, I'm all of it. Call in all the I ams on a consistent basis. You see what, who was it that said it? It was Marva. And then Jacqueline said, yeah, every little bit helps. If you just decide today, you know what, I'm just going to put this in now because what does it hurt me to do that? And just be in that way of being, even if you don't believe it, even if you think it's hogwash, what do you have to do other than reorder things in a new way for a new result? Because if the way that you've been being up until this point isn't working, you're not seeing evidence in beautiful connected friendships, you're not seeing evidence in your beautiful connected intimate relationships, you're not seeing connections with your children in the way that you really wanted, you're not seeing the money in your bank account, you're not seeing the clients, you're not seeing the abundance, you're not seeing the joie de vivre, then you get to try a new thing. You get to order some things in a new way. So let that be enough for today. Let me send you off with so much love and joy and gratitude. I am everything because you show up for me every single morning and you engage and you participate and you let the training seep into you and you go out and you cause a ripple effect with others. Because know that we're all connected and it's all a ripple. So when you come here and you get your vitamin I and you're like energized, then you go out and you do the same for others. I love you guys so much. Be well. Take care. It's a fabulous, beautiful day that the Lord made. We will rejoice and be exceedingly glad in it. Go be fabulous. Go be awesome. Go ripple on some people with some good, loving, and energy. I will see everybody back here tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Eastern. Peace.